The Global Combat Air Program, or GCAP, represents one of the most ambitious efforts of the Italian defense sector in decades. Born out of the convergence of British, Italian, and Japanese ambitions, it aims to deliver a sixth-generation fighter by the mid-2030s, positioning the participants among the few nations capable of fielding such an advanced system. For Italy, participation is not only a military procurement decision, but also a statement about its place within Europe, NATO, and the global defense industry. It reflects a desire to escape the shadow of past projects, secure a leadership role in critical technologies, and guarantee a future for its aerospace sector. Italy's involvement must be seen in the context of its recent history with the Eurofighter Typhoon. While the Typhoon was a technological success, Italy's role was often overshadowed by Germany and the United Kingdom, and production did not deliver the scale of industrial benefit many had hoped for. GCAP offers a chance to reset this trajectory. Alongside the UK and Japan, Italy hopes to shape not just a combat aircraft, but an entire ecosystem of drones, sensors, weapons, and artificial intelligence that will redefine the air domain in the coming decades. The timeline is ambitious, with a target of 2035 to field the first operational squadrons, but the stakes are enormous. The Italian industrial contribution is more significant than raw budgets might suggest. Leonardo, the country's flagship defense and aerospace company, is leading the development of advanced sensors, electronic warfare suites, and mission systems. These areas are critical to sixth-generation aircraft where survivability and lethality will depend on the fusion of data and the management of information across contested battle spaces. Avio Aero, part of GE Avio, is contributing to propulsion research, including adaptive cycle engines. MBDA Italia is working on future missiles that will be seamlessly integrated into the platform. Beyond these major players, hundreds of small and medium-sized enterprises across Italy stand to benefit from the program, embedding themselves into global supply chains for decades. At the core of GCAP lies a series of transformative technologies. The aircraft itself will embody stealth features beyond current fifth-generation designs, combined with super maneuverability and the ability to network with a vast array of assets. A crucial component is the concept of loyal wingmen, unmanned drones controlled by the main fighter to extend its sensor range, deliver weapons, or act as decoys. Italy is expected to play a major role in the command and control technologies that will enable manned-unmanned teaming. Another area is advanced sensor fusion, where data from radar, infrared, and electronic surveillance systems are combined in real time and distributed across allied platforms. Here, Leonardo's expertise will be decisive. Research into directed energy weapons and electromagnetic pulse systems is also underway, with Italy contributing to exploratory projects. While such systems may not be operational by 2035, their integration potential must be planned for now. For Italy, the strategic benefits are multiple. Politically, GCAP signals that Rome does not intend to let Paris and Berlin dominate Europe's future combat aircraft with their rival FCAS project. By aligning with London and Tokyo, Italy demonstrates both Atlantic and Indo-Pacific relevance. Economically, the program is a lifeline for an industrial base that provides tens of thousands of high-tech jobs. The technologies being developed, from artificial intelligence to advanced materials, have dual-use applications that can spill over into civilian aerospace, communications, and energy sectors. Strategically, participation ensures that Italy will field a next-generation capability in the mid-21st century, avoiding dependence on foreign suppliers at a time when sovereignty in defense technology is increasingly prized. Yet the challenges are formidable. The estimated costs run into the hundreds of billions of euros across the program's lifespan, and Italy's share will be measured against its chronic fiscal constraints. With national debt among the highest in Europe and social spending politically sacrosanct, sustaining consistent funding for GCAP will be difficult. There are also risks of industrial imbalance. The United Kingdom, with BAE Systems, brings extensive experience in stealth airframes and integration, while Japan brings a vast research budget and a strong technological base. Italy must fight to ensure it is not relegated to a secondary role, providing niche technologies rather than leading system integration. Furthermore, the technical risks of delivering a sixth-generation fighter by 2035 are immense, and delays are highly likely. Comparison with other programs highlights these tensions. France, Germany, and Spain's FCAS is the direct competitor within Europe. While both GCAP and FCAS are currently separate, there is widespread speculation that cost pressures may eventually force a merger. For now, competition could be beneficial, driving innovation and giving European industry two potential pathways. But duplication of effort risks weakening both projects. Across the Atlantic, the United States is pursuing the Next Generation Air Dominance program, expected to field operational systems earlier than GCAP. While GCAP will not match the scale of American investment, it can focus on interoperability within NATO, ensuring allied forces have compatible capabilities. For Italy, this means striking a balance between autonomy and integration. Looking forward, several scenarios can be imagined. In the optimistic case, GCAP proceeds smoothly, with Italy firmly embedded as a leader in sensors and electronic systems, delivering operational aircraft to its Air Force by 2035. In a less favorable scenario, budgetary strains cause delays, pushing timelines into the 2040s and forcing Italy to rely longer on upgraded Typhoons and F-35s. The most dramatic scenario is a forced merger with FCAS, where Italian industry could either gain by becoming a bridge between programs or lose influence to larger partners. Each path carries consequences for Italy's industrial base, its role in Europe, and its standing in NATO. For Italian policymakers, the choice to invest heavily in GCAP is both a gamble and an opportunity. It ties the country's future defense posture to a program that is global in scope, technologically cutting-edge, and enormously expensive. Success would cement Italy as a central player in the aerospace industry for generations. Failure or marginalization would risk consigning it to the role of junior partner in an industry increasingly dominated by larger states. The decision resonates beyond the defense sector. It speaks to how Italy envisions itself in the world order of the 21st century. As debate continues, the Italian public and defense community must weigh the competing priorities of social welfare, fiscal stability, and national security. For the armed forces, the question is whether GCAP will provide the operational capabilities needed in a volatile strategic environment, from Eastern Europe to the Mediterranean. For industry, it is whether the program will deliver sustainable work and technological advancement. And for Italy as a nation, the question is whether the pursuit of a sixth-generation fighter aligns with its broader ambitions. In the end, GCAP is not just an aircraft. It is a symbol of Italy's determination to remain relevant in a world where technological leadership and strategic autonomy are increasingly decisive.